Hey guys, welcome to my other buddy Devin.
Yeah, it's my other buddy Devin.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Devin.
Yeah, and so later on in the episode, we have a very special guest. His name is Broadway Jeff.
Broadway Jeff. He's a hell of a guy. He's got a voice that's commanding, dance moves that are impressive, and just an all around creative powerhouse.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have him on a little bit later. But I wanted to talk today about So I was going through some old notebooks and stuff about when I was younger, and I remembered back when I was in elementary school. I don't want to say this kid's name because if he hears this, he'll probably murder me. That's the kind of person this guy is.
Does it rhyme with Fanny Jecker?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know many names that rhyme with that.
Okay.
No, but I'll say his name is William LeBlanc. We'll just go with that.
I know who you're talking about.
Do you?
I mean, I'm just gonna say that. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
That guy. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy, dude.
But so it reminded me of it was my 9th birthday party, and we had a crawfish boil. We had everyone over, all my friends from the neighborhood, because when I grew up, everyone lived around each other.
Yeah, same, man.
Yeah,
it's a bygone era.
right. So we were all at this crawfish boil, and my friend Anthony, he was like, "Hey, you want to come to my house and play basketball?" Because I got a new basketball hoop, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I took the whole party over to his house. It was probably 2 blocks away, and William LeBlanc decided to show up because he lived in the neighborhood. And so the only thing I can tell you is there was a story about him. There's 2 stories of how he rubbed peanut butter on his balls and let his dog lick it off, and also put a ballpark Frank in his butt. Yeah,
old Jiffy LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
dude.
I mean, when you're a kid, that's some next level shit. That's this kid is fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So we're at his house playing. We're at Anthony's house playing basketball, and William LeBlanc shows up, and he starts feverishly trying to grab everyone's balls. I'm talking to the point where if he grabbed them, they would get ripped off. He was tackling. Don't know why. He literally showed up to the party to do this.
Did he jump a fence to get to the fucking party?
No, we were playing in the front yard, so he just rode his bike up and was just like, "This is me. This is what I'm doing today."
He's just chasing y'all around the yard.
Yeah,
trying to
trying
to get at you.
Yeah, and we're like, "Dude, you got to get the fuck away." So what happened was we had leftovers from the crawfish bowl that we were given to Anthony's parents, and there was big old potatoes in there. And so we're like, "Hey guys, let's just throw these at him."
All right.
So we start chucking them at him, hard chucking them at him,
Just raw potatoes.
right?
All right.
Just to get this dude away from us. And so the look in his eyes looked like the devil incarnate. He looked scary. To the point where I was like, this is the night I die. I die on my 9th birthday.
Oh, shit.
So we all just book it, to get our bikes, and we're like, let's just go. So we start going. I didn't have my bike because someone stole it. So I had to get on this dude's pegs. And we were and he was kind of an out of shape kid. So he was trying to get away while Billy LeBeach.
Old Jiffy LeBlanc.
While Jiffy LeBlanc is. I'm not going to edit that out. He's never going to listen to this.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Well, he is hoofing it.
Dude, he tried to rip y'all's balls off.
Yeah. So he dude, hoofing it fucking ow. And my buddy who was riding the bike was like, dude, I can't. You have to get off. And I was like, I'm going to die if I get off. And so he's like, oh, and then he hits a bump. I fall off. And it's like one of those scenes in a scary movie where you see the killer coming for you and you're laying on the ground what should I do? And I got up, and it was the fastest I had ever ran in my entire life. I somehow connected to the Speed Force. It was so and ever since then, I mean, it was we still had school together. We would go to school and people would make fun of him like more now because of that night.
Old Jiffy LeBlanc
Old Jiffy
got pelted with potatoes.
Yeah, old potato face LeBlanc over there. I feel like that's a bad slur, is it?
Potato face?
Potato face?
I think that's Irish people, dude.
Oh, so it's
I mean,
fine.
I'm Irish, so like I'm not offended. I'm gonna give
perfect.
you a pass.
So anyway, so he moved because of like the ridicule of like people making fun of him. He moved. And so there was like, for the rest of my time in elementary school, there was like an urban legend that if you said his name 3 times, he would show up.
Like in the mirror?
Yeah.
Or just like in general?
Well, just like in general. Like if you're laying down and you said his name 3 times, he would show up. And people were like legitimately afraid because of like the backstory. Like it got to the point where like people were making up shit, and the more shit they made up, the scarier this dude was.
Yeah.
And people were like legitimately afraid of this kid.
So he's like Candyman, except instead of coming to like just fucking take you away to his like death realm, he rips your balls off.
Yeah.
Do you want to try this shit right now? Do you want to do it?
Should
Do you
we?
want to have a little seance, dude? On the count of 3, we say Jiffy LeBlanc 3 times.
Sure, let's do it. I hope.
All right.
God, I hope he doesn't show. I'm like
Ready,
legitimately
dude?
afraid.
1, 2, 3. Jiffy LeBlanc.
Jiffy LeBlanc. Jiffy LeBlanc.
Hey, it's me, Jiffy
Oh
LeBlanc.
my God!
He ripped my balls off. You guys couldn't hear it. It was painless. It was the grasp of a specter. They just disappeared.
Holy shit! Dude, he walked in here, ripped your balls off, and left.
They're gone. He carried them back to the spirit realm. Folks, you just witnessed a live conjuring of a testicle thiefed spirit. All right. Folks, this is the best episode yet.
Yeah, we conjured a spirit of a kid I went to elementary school with.
I'm full pumped up right now. This kid stole my balls.
He just took them. Didn't even hurt. He just, like it was a Mr. Potato Head. Just whip,
Popped them right off, dude. This was Operation No Buzzer. It was clean. They're gone.
But yeah, have you do you ever have like weird kids in your elementary school that you were like afraid of?
Well, 1, I was one of those kids.
Oh.
And 2, there were definitely kids I was afraid of, bro. Like one time there's this kid, let's just call him Leon Janazar. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Sure.
Leon Janazar came over to my house one time. He was a little kid. Like, I was bigger than him. And it was me and my other buddy, Miguel, from around the corner. We were playing basketball. Louis Janazar's parents dropped him off. He didn't like basketball, dude. He made it very apparent to us within the first 10 minutes he was there was shooting hoops.
Yeah.
Dude, just this fucking like sullen, dark, angry look over his face. Sits against the garage door, which is behind the basketball goal, and just fucking stares at us Damien style while we're trying to shoot free throws.
Oh shit.
After about like 15 minutes, we kind of let him sit there because we're kids. We're like, all right, I guess don't fuck with what did I say his name was?
Leon.
We're like, hey, hey, Leon, like, you want to maybe like go get a snack or something? I don't know. We usually have 3D Doritos or like, I don't know, hummus dips and stuff.
3D Doritos and Easy Cheese when you fill them up, dude. That's the best. I used to be fat as shit back in the day.
Dude,
so
I'm still fat. I was fat then and I'm fat now. I would still do that shit. The bacon,
I would
Easy
do it right
Cheese,
now, dude.
Go to the grocery store. We bring this kid inside, and we just started like he hasn't really said a word other than hey when he got there the whole time. We're just eating these fucking 3D Doritos, kind of hanging out, like dicking around on Newgrounds a little bit, like fucking playing the Dayton Sims, trying to get a virtual GF. And the Leon's sitting there just fucking glaring at us.
Oh shit.
And after a minute, Miguel was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I think we were like 12, so we were saying fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Leon? He's just like, I never wanted to come here. And we're like, well, then we're like, why did you agree to come over? Like, why did you get your mom to drop you off, dude? He's just like, I don't fucking know. And then went in the bathroom for like 2 hours. And I had to tell my mom. He's like,
shit.
in like the half bath. I was like, hey, mom, Leon's been in the bathroom for like 2 hours. She's like, why aren't you trying to be like, not be a host? Like, be nice to your little friend. And I'm like, he's not my friend, Mom. Like, he hasn't said anything since he's been here. He's just been glaring at us. She knocks on the door.
No.
She's like, Leon, are you okay? Do you need me to call your mom and can pick you up? And he's like, I need help. We're like, what the fuck happened? What did Leon do? Dude. He's like, I need help. So she's like, I'm going to come in. Like, I'm going to come help you. Yeah. Dude, it turns out he just shit his pants and sat on the floor.
Oh,
in
no.
the bathroom. I feel so bad for this kid.
Wait,
right?
he shit his pants and then sat in his shit pants?
Sat in the shit pants. Didn't try to clean it up. He's in the bathroom just sitting in shit. We're like 12 years old. To be honest, the story's not so much funny as it is sad as hell. It makes me like, no, I don't want a fucking kid. I'm like, damn. If those kids are anything like my buddy Leon or like myself, they'll be embarrassed of the shit that they create and leave in their pants. I'll tell you that much. I shat my pants once as a kid. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
You gotta shit your pants.
Well, as like a tween, I shat my pants, and it was.
I shat my pants the second week I met my current wife.
That's awesome. That makes me feel a lot better about my tween pants shitting.
I got in this, like, we got to the point where we were comfortable enough, and I would try to fart around her, like, as a joke, because, you know, I'm a guy, and that's stupid. And then I shit, and then she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, yeah. And I was like, you're not embarrassed, or, like, you don't want to leave me? And she's like, no, it just happens. And I was like, all right, I'm going to marry you then. And then we got married like 9 months later.
Let me ask you a serious question, Devin. Yeah. Did you change your undies?
I did, dude. I had to like scurry to the fucking bathroom.
Nice.
No, you know what? She got me my undies.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you know.
That's love, dude.
That's love, dude.
That's how people should get married.
I mean, you got to be comfortable with somebody to the point where you're like, hey, I think I may have fucking shit all over myself and have not cleaned it up even the slightest in the past 3 hours. And have them be like, you know what? That's okay.
Okay, so I think we've reached the point in the podcast where we're going to have a guest on. Yeah. I don't really know how we met this guy. I think we were just like out and about having a beer, and this guy showed up. And we're like, do we have to have it on the podcast? So, ladies and gentlemen, Broadway Jeff's here.
Oh, gorgeous. It's lovely to be here. The other Devin.
You don't have to kiss us, man. It's fine.
You just kissed us both on the forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be so uncultured.
Where is that like a standard greeting? Where do you kiss on the forehead?
Yeah, that's
cheek.
Oh, you Southerners and your Confederate flags.
What? We don't have Confederate flags in here.
I would never own a thing like that. That's awful.
I would never do that my entire life.
Detestable.
Yeah. What? Why'd you? Where are you from? I guess that's where we should start. Where are you from?
All around.
Okay.
You're like an army brat.
Was your parents in the military?
No, my father sold farm equipment and my mother was a daycare attendant.
Oh, okay. So you I guess by the name Broadway Jeff, you write plays and stuff like that, correct?
You could say such a thing. I'm more of in the line of parodies of very popular musicals. I also do the old soft shoe.
Okay. Wait, the old soft shoe?
You know the old soft shoe.
Okay. So you're like the Weird Al for like for Broadway plays.
So like instead of cats, you would do like rats or something, or like tats, and it's just tattoos that are anthropomorphic and sing and dance.
Tattoos all alone in the moonlight. Right?
No, I like to be a little more topical.
Okay, so you like to do like new musicals, right?
Well, no, I mean I dabble in the classics, of course, but I like to update them with things that have really affected modern culture.
Oh,
like the Bush era. Remember when everybody was just shaving their bush and it was like, why are we fucking children?
I thought you meant the president.
Yeah,
but,
you're talking about,
but you mean like in the 70s when people would have like big old bushes and then get them cut off.
Yes, and if anybody remembers post-2003, it's like no one had a pube to spare.
Hey, Broadway Jeff, do you know when the bushwhacker was actually invented, the famous drink, the bushwhacker?
No.
Yes, in 1957.
Is that true? Because I thought it was 2003 when everybody started shaving their pubes. If you know what I'm saying.
You're a card. You're a card.
Oh yeah, we're very funny here.
Yeah, we're super funny.
What a class act.
I mean, do you have anything that we would know as far as like parody songs or anything like that? Or
well, of course. Does anybody in Manhattan circa 10?
I first time I went there, I think was like 2014.
Oh, my love, you missed it. It was awful, just awful.
What happened, Broadway Jeff?
Oh, my goodness, you couldn't find anywhere to sleep. You couldn't find it at all. And the whole city was just infested. I've got a whole new musical coming out. We'll be performing at the Riverwalk on Saturday from 2 p.m. to 2:07.
The old 7-minute musical. I love it. 7 minutes in heaven,
Oh,
ladies and
yes,
gentlemen.
it's loosely based on the Judy Garland version of A Star Is Born.
So you're doing a tight 7 at the Riverwalk on Saturday.
I would love to give you all a preview.
Of course.
take
Yeah,
it.
I mean, shit, we've never had a musician on.
A good fifth of your show, real quick.
I am remiss that I did not bring my tap shoes so I could do the old soft shoe for you.
It's all right, you know. Just having a song would be amazing.
Oh, I'm really keyed up.
All right.
All right, so when we have no backing track, so you gotta kind of
You got to carry it.
yeah.
Hold on, let me just get in the zone.
Get in the zone, auto zone.
Oh, you're so beautiful. On the inside and
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Broadway sounds like a magical place.
all right, get ready to dazzle.
All right.
I've got bed bugs. I've got scabies. I've got head lice. Who could ask for anything more? Old man tapeworm, you can find him if you shine a light on my back door. From the food that I've ingested, I'm infested. Who can ask for anything more? Who can ask for anything more?
That was wow. That was so beautiful and so loud.
If I'm going to take anything away from those lyrics, you get bed bugs from the food you eat and not like the rat hole motels you take
Where did
you
you
stay in.
Where did you miss when I introduced the epic character, Mr. Tapeworm?
Oh, Mr. Tapeworm. Wait, is there like a dude playing a tapeworm in your music?
So that's a good question. So how do you okay, so what are you showing on stage? Give us like a theater of the mind.
Well, I mean, this is also a little autobiographical. You know I don't have a home.
Oh.
Oh no, you're homeless?
No, I'm roamless.
Wait, what? You're whatless?
Roamless?
You're roamless?
Yes, I refuse to roam. Everywhere's my home.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so yeah, it's like kind of the home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
But your heart's always not in the house.
Yes, but I really don't like labels, so I don't like things like home
Yeah.
or you know, homosexual.
What?
What? Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Wait, so correct me if I'm wrong. Not correct me if I'm wrong. Let me ask you. Are you a gay man? No.
I prefer the term gayman.
Like Neil Gaiman?
like Neil Gaiman, the Sandman.
The Sandman. Enter night, exit light, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about where you put the accent.
So okay, yeah, I don't know. I had to ask because you said that you're a homosexual man. Is that? I mean,
I know. People are always so shocked. No one could ever tell.
Well, I mean, you are wearing a leather vest that has spikes on it with chains.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Rob Halford used to wear that.
Well, I'm saying like he's dressed like a biker man.
Well, this is inspired by the Alexander McQueen collection of 2007.
Wait,
It's retro.
did he die?
I'm thinking of Steve McQueen right now.
Oh, you mean Lightning McQueen cars?
Holy shit.
Who? Wait. Okay. So you're a lot of your work is autobiographical.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of your parody songs are autobiographical.
Dude, I'd love that.
Absolutely. Oh, one time I did a country number. We really blew the house down.
What was the name of it?
Oh, cum shots in my face.
Oh, okay. so how was that a country song?
Are you familiar with Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers?
Yes,
very
I'm familiar with
Kenny
both.
Oh, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous.
Oh, stop kissing us on the forehead, Jesus! You do it so quick too.
That's like the most lightning fast round of forehead kisses I've ever seen or heard of.
You think that's fast? You should see me in intercourse.
Dude, he's raunchy.
Yeah, man.
Is everybody on Broadway like this?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where do you think I got the bed bugs from?
Oh, sleeping around?
Oh, wow.
And then where do you think I got the tapeworm up my fanny?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I'm just kidding. It was from eating some sour cabbage.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that how that happens?
It is absolutely not.
There's just people going around putting tapeworms in butts. like a bill.
If this was a murder podcast, it'd be like, now it's time for a 17-part series called The New York City Tapeworm Stuffer.
So it's like in the Broadway community, it's very like open. Everybody has sex with each other.
Oh, yes, it's like the 70s never stopped.
What? So I don't know. I wanna say so much. Like,
Oh, Devin, how do you know your way around a Coke straw? I'm getting a little fatigued over here.
oh, you want to do cocaine?
Dude, so I legitimately thought you were talking about like drinking a Coca-Cola, not even lying.
Yeah, when you texted us when you were coming into my apartment, you said, "Do you have any Coke?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a 12-pack." That
course.
didn't throw you off?
No, it's the 80s. Everyone has Coke.
I mean, Mr. Broadway Jeff, I hate to burst your bubble, but this is 2019.
Yeah, there's really only just like a renaissance of like 80s themed shit going on in Hollywood.
Right.
Huh?
People do Coke at like parties to remember like Pulp Fiction and stuff.
Yeah.
Like how cool that was.
Basically, they just want to be Uma Thurman, but they can't ever be, and they try so hard every single party they go to just to be a little bit like Uma, but then they wake up the next day all hungover with their throw blanket over them, and they look in the mirror and say, "You've got a mustache, you've got red hair, you've got blue eyes, and you look like an idiot. You'll never be Uma."
I know, and it's made Halloween absolutely unbearable. It's like every girl with no personality thinks that she can all of a sudden be the cool girl because she wore a black Velma Kelly wig.
I know. I mean, tell me about it. Story of my fucking life.
Everyone goes to parties just hoping that they can get stabbed in the heart with an adrenaline needle.
Somebody wake me up inside. Can't wake up.
Save
Adrenaline
me.
needle. Save me.
Boys, I tell you what, you never know a rush until you've polished your rocks off with Narcan in your system.
Is that like a common phrase?
Oh, I watched a guy get shot up with Narcan at a bar in Cleveland. Dude,
Did you?
He died, dude. He keeled over and stopped breathing.
Oh my god.
The bartender like stabbed him in the fucking chest with it. He was like, "Don't worry, dude. We got Narcan behind the bar." I was like, "So this happens a lot?" He's like, like once a month." And I'm like, "Oh,
Jesus Christ. You would think they would like be like cooler.
Wait a minute. Where in Cleveland?
Where?"
What was the bar's name?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but let's just say it was a former president, the guy who signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
Okay, Thomas
Park
Jefferson.
Pub. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's how I know you guys. That was me.
Oh, it was you.
Oh, you're the guy who died in the bar.
You do look kind of like Jack White.
Oh, it was me. It was really me.
So you died in a bar in that's so weird how the world brings people together like that.
Such a small world.
I know, right? One day you're just in a bar seeing someone die. The next day they're on your podcast.
They have a parody musical about their life, their numerous parasitic afflictions.
Have you ever written about you dying in that bar? I mean that's a huge turning point. Or does it happen a lot?
Oh, well, no, but I did do a music video set to the term of what was that band name? It had the lady in it. And then there were men. There were men playing behind.
Florence and the Machine?
Blondie?
That's not the one.
Blondie?
That's not the one.
You too?
That's not the one.
Sade.
Are we just gonna
That's not the
do a
one.
recent party episode where we just name bands until we get it right?
Oh, no. Was it TLC?
What?
TLC was three ladies.
Yeah, they didn't have a backing band, dude. Are you sure it wasn't I can't even think now, bro.
Yeah, so it was a lady singer.
Bring me back to life.
Evanescence.
Bring me back to life.
We were just singing.
Yeah, it's Evanescence.
Save me. So I used
So
to
that's all I have right now.
I used to have that song on an MP3 player that would only hold like 6 songs. And that's like it was that and like 3 Disturbed songs.
That's rad, dude.
And I got into like quote unquote metal music because of like the hard part of that song.
Oh yeah, I feel you, man. I used to watch like the MTVU shit, and they play that Story of the Year song all the time. And like Hoobastank, The Reason, dude. And I was like,
oh,
yo,
dude,
I was a rocker, bro. But then I became emo because it was fucking edgier, dude.
I went into a TJ Maxx and they were playing the Hoobastank, The Reason song. And I was, I just started like, oh man, I remember when I used to be like 14 and loving this song.
Oh, dude, it's a good song. It still is good, dude. I like Hoobastank, man. They're not that bad.
Do you remember when the music video for that, they were like in a jewel heist?
Yo, they were fucking killing it, bro. They were badass.
Yeah, they were.
Dude, story of the year was too. That fucking video, they were in like an abandoned church, like in Home Alone 2 when he meets the fucking bird lady.
Oh,
they were in like that building, dude. And they're just fucking rocking out. Dude, I love that shit. I kind of want to go watch that after this, bro. I'm getting a little pumped talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, did anyone else have a mixed cassette that just had Groove is in the Heart on it?
Yo!
What I used to do as a young lad was I would wait by the radio, and every time it would come on, I'd record it again. I think that's what the kids call now loping.
Grooves in the Heart rules, dude. That's
So you
such a
used to
good
have
song.
one cassette tape with it over and over again, played at different times of the day.
My feels that the bill. I can't even sing. I suck. My bad.
Dude, real shit, if that song comes on in a bar, I'm dancing.
Yo, I put it on in bars, dude, on Touch Tunes. I spent so much money on Touch Tunes last year. They sent me a fucking email, like breaking down what I spent money on and like what time I spent it. Dude, it was badass.
And it was just like Saturday nights only on Groove is in the Heart.
Legit, they were like, Saturday night, you played a lot of Elvis, a lot of D-Light. Groove is in the Heart.
I wonder if they play any Tiffany. True story, I know Tiffany.
Oh, you know Tiffany? The I think we belong now.
Absolutely, what a gem. We snorted Ritalin together.
Queen of Hearts? Is that Tiffany?
Is it? That's Two of Hearts.
Two of Hearts?
Two of
Or
Hearts.
is that Stacy
Two
something?
Heart. I
That's
don't.
blasphemy.
Two Heart, find me as one.
You know, there's a documentary about Tiffany where like some dude like tracked her down. Like he was a super fan, and he like tracked her down.
Wait a minute.
I think it's called "Think We're Alone Now."
Wait a minute. Oh, that was me too.
Oh, that's why you look so fucking
I
familiar.
thought I saw you on TV.
Yeah, I remember like you were like you tracked her down, like you had all of her merchandise in like a room, and you like tracked her down. I guess you probably lost a bunch of weight because since then the dude was a lot of weight.
Now, what did I tell you about my tapeworm?
Oh, is that like a health fad in Broadway to like tapeworm it up and lose a bunch of weight?
Yeah, so
Oh,
basically...
yeah, we call it warming.
So you start as like Mark David Chapman, and then you get a tapeworm, and you turn into Rob Halford. That fucking rules.
You like go into a room like in a movie, and you come out as like a big fat gross guy, and you go back in, and that's when you put the tapeworm in.
No, it's like you start off as Bob Fosse,
Okay.
and then you come out as Gwen Vernden.
I don't get it.
I have no reference to that.
I love it. I don't get it at all, but that makes you more endearing.
God, I wish we could talk. So I want to talk to you forever. Your energy is making me so happy.
I know, dude. I'm awake now. I'm starting to fall asleep. You know, the little like nighttime like downsies. But now I'm fucking up, dude. I want this guy. I want you back on the show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no doubt I'll have something else to plug next time.
Ecstasy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. So
What other way?
so you have the show on Saturday at the Riverwalk for 7 minutes.
Yes, at the shopping
whatever
center.
Saturday. No real date for it. It's this Saturday. Whenever you listen to this podcast, it's this Saturday.
Yeah, I kind of want to go, dude. You can go get fucking canes and sit and eat it and watch the 7-minute show.
I'm down for that. It only takes me 7 minutes to eat a caniac.
Well, I just-
Fucking right.
I wanted to share my inspirations. Just why the Riverwalk? I just kind of figured if I'm going to be doing budget musicals, I might as well be performing at some budget ass stores.
That's a good way of looking at it, man. Like,
Because when has factory ever had a positive connotation?
never. Or CNC Music Factory.
CNC Music Factory, Andy Warhol's factory. What about that?
What about them
the
apples?
Triangle Factory fires of 1913?
Oh God, that outweighs them
jeez.
all.
Oh man, I can't stop thinking about that. The 1913 Triangle Fires.
I know it dominates my nightmares. It's in the back of my head at all times.
I can't even wear a shirtwaist anymore.
Shirtwaist.
Broadway Jeff, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
A lady never reveals her age, but I'm not a lady. I'm a slut. I'm 79 years old.
79. Good Lord, you don't look a day over 25.
Yeah, you're a young-looking old man. Goddamn, Broadway Jeff.
You should see me, Charleston.
He's still got it.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's lithe as a cat. He's ferocious as a tiger. And I'll tell you this much, he's got the singing voice of fucking Alanis Morissette. my friends, is the best guest we've ever had. He's the first guest. And
Yeah.
It was very great to have you on Broadway Jeff.
I'm so humbled, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and I just want to say one thing before I go, and I really do have to leave. There can be 99 people in a room. There can be 99 people in a room. It only just takes one. It only takes just one to give you scabies. You'll have a great night. Oh, I love you. I love you.
Foreheads again.
Jesus, man.
Give me like a hickey on my forehead, dude.
Yeah. Those kisses were rough. And you saw how he just like skated out of here. I didn't even know he was wearing skates the whole time. He just like, hello, and then like skated out.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. I don't have his contact information. Somehow I tried to look up his phone number in my phone. No longer in there.
No, he's somehow, dude, he's like a pickpocket. He's quick. He deleted it out.
Yeah, man, I'm glad he came,
Yeah.
It really upped my spirits.
Yeah, I'm fucking wide awake, I'm ready to go party.
Let's go watch a bunch of Story of the Year music
hell
videos.
yeah, dude.
All right, so yeah, that's been my other buddy Devin. I guess a little bit of plugs. The third Saturday of every month, we have a show. Mm-hmm. It's a variety show. We have characters on. We do a little improv, games, stuff like that. It's every third Saturday of the month at Bank Street Bar.
Yep.
4401 Bank Street, 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. Always free. We're also doing a thing where we're every show we're going to give a commemorative show button.
Ooh.
So make sure you keep those, and you never know, we might give you something for bringing them all to a show.
Yeah, collect them all, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta come Pokemon,
Yeah,
But yeah, we're working on websites. We're working on all that stuff right now. Instagram, my other buddy Devin. Facebook, my other buddy Devin.
Yeah,
Just
Twitter.
look us up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twitter too. I forgot we had a Twitter.
I think Twitter is my other buddy Dev, but if you just type it in, it'll fucking pop up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I guess we'll see y'all next week.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Brown.
Later.